You know what scares me the most? Is it when it happens? When it comes over me and I totally lose control. I like it.
So back in the early 2000s, there was a movie that a lot of people overlooked. Niggas was talking about some X-Men. Niggas was talking about Spider-Man. Niggas was talking about Blade. But for real, Ang Lee said, fuck all that. Let's talk about the Incredible Hulk. You feel me? In 2003, Hulk made his debut to cinema. And a lot of people hated this when it first came out. I remember being a little kid and being scared as shit to watch this movie. I remember I used to want to watch it, but I used to be scared to watch it. I used to put the DVD in, and then once the movie started, I'm like, oh hell no, take this bitch back out. And I'm like, oh hell no, put it back in. Then hell no, put it back out. I used to be scared as hell, bro. Think about it. I used to be scared as hell of the Hulk back in the day. But now you look at the Hulk, you want to laugh. MCU really done did the Hulk fucking dirty. I need to see Hulk get some redemption in Doomsday, Avengers Doomsday, or Avengers Secret Wars. I need some redemption. I need to see him tee up on fucking Doom near the end of Secret Wars or near the end of Doomsday. I need to see real angry Hulk. I need to see if it's fucking Red Hulk or if Doomsday have his evil version of Hulk that he brings out. I need to see a real raging Hulk again. It's been a minute. I seen the Captain America movie, Red Hulk. Red Hulk was crucial in that movie. I fuck with that. But nah, I need to see Hulk get the wrecking. You feel me? Like he did in this movie. So let's talk about it, man. The movie starts off with Bruce's dad, David Banner, in the lab cooking up with the corn stash, doing these experiments with gamma radiation. He trying to make humans regenerate like starfish. He really trying to create the perfect breed that can exceed all human limitations, plus infinity. But General Ross told him, do not test it on people. But bro, don't give a flying green fuck. He said, man, I'ma do me. I do what I want like Uzi. Nigga said that Viagra not working. He trying to get that super nut off. So he hits himself with that gamma juice. He don't feel different at first. But then his wife gets pregnant. And I guess he really did get that super nut off. And also, when this nigga found out that he got his joint pregnant, he was like, look at his face. He's like, oh, man, what a wonderful day. Time to plan the exit strategy to require some milk and disappear forever. And their son, Bruce, is born. Bruce comes out built different. Literally. He has all these little green vein shits on him. He don't feel pain. He heals super quick. After that, Brian has a generational crash out. After Ross catches him with human blood samples, they kick him out. Bro gets mad and goes in, push hella buttons, flooding the lab with gamma radiation, sirens go off, everything shutting down, and back at the crib with it, his wife trying to escape with Bruce. Next thing you know, Bruce hiding under a table, hugging his teddy bears, and hearing his mom getting Rihanna in the other room. As that was going on, he was imitating what was going on in the other room with his toys. That shit traumatic as a motherfucker. But fast forward, many years later, Bruce grown now, and he ain't rapping the Banner name no more. He known by Bruce Kinsler. He also be having nightmares, cause that shit is traumatic. But yeah, he working at a lab in Berkeley. He got fine shit named Betty, who low-key is ex, but she really his joint for real, on the low. That X label don't mean shit. They be blowing up frogs together, but yeah, she was talking about some, I know we working right now, but can we talk about your dead parents? Like, bitch. Like, why you trying to bring up that personal shit? You know how anyone could feel about that. And on the job, too, is crazy. You know how anybody could feel about that. And this nigga named Glenn, he the CEO type shit. He rich, but he tweaked the fuck out. He trying to flex his money saying, if you join my company, you finna get that bag and a Birkin bag. plus some good dick. But the Betty John OD Lore out here, man. Clap it up for Betty Ross. The Rami vs. Mary Jane would have folded right at the very second. Later that night, a sketchy janitor lurking around the lab raises some suspicion, but he ain't do shit yet. Next day, this nigga Glenn still trying to push up on the Betty joint. Bruce walks in and sees Glenn talking to Betty again and immediately gets tight. Bro presses him and told him he was finna Swiss cheese his ass with his fists, so he kicked the nigga out the lab. You know some niggas be having real wives and work wives. Betty was both of them, you feel me? So Bruce was getting the best of both worlds. And this nigga Glenn was trying to ruin that up like, nigga, you rich. You could have all them other eaters in the world. Let my boy Bruce get that good top during the lunch break.
Nice. That's a bit. That's a bit. Wait. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. I get it. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Nigga, you know that's my bitch, nigga.
Nigga, what the fuck? You got a whole wife.
You know.
Darren, did you clock in?
Yeah, I did.
How about you?
Nah, yeah, I got to clock in.
Yo, you know what you, bro. You know what you.
Stop trying to interfere with my man Bruce getting the best of both worlds. You feel me? But yeah, the next day, Bruce was at the lab with his talking to Betty about how that nigga Glenn tripping. But this goofy ass nigga Harper get baby oil fingers messing up the wires and accidentally hits some shit that caused the radiation machine to go off. Now, let's sit back and think about it. This dude Harper, real life, caused the whole Nexus event to how Bruce became the Incredible Hulk in this universe. So Harper, the real live MVP of this whole story of how that nigga became the Hulk. Without Harper, there's no Hulk movie. But Bruce being the real nigga he is, he ain't even hesitate. He jumped in front of Harper like he was taking a bullet for that nigga. W-Mans. Caught all that gamma radiation straight to the stomach. We have this goofy ass cap cut comic book little effect on his face once he got hit with that radiation shit. Not gonna lie, this be me when I'm high as hell. But yeah, this what everything looked, bro. This is what everything looked like the first time I got high as hell, bro. Everything looked like this. It kind of looked like how Chief Keef used to be baking and cooking them Instagram photos back in the day type shit. I remember running into a gas station, everybody looked like this. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, shit was crazy. That shit had my nigga knocked for a whole 3 days. He was slumped the fuck out. But when this nigga woke up, he really thought that experiment worked. This nigga thought he could guard LeBron one-on-one type shit. Betty, though, she was concerned thinking Bruce finna blow up like the frog they was experimenting on earlier, but Bruce smooth talked her, had her calm down and shit. Later that night, though, shit got wicked. When this nigga went to sleep, he started having these crazy-ass dreams about some big green motherfucker, like if Shrek was on steroids type shit, naked in the dark, opening the door. His mom was getting Rihanna in. Not gonna lie, I be having some weird dreams like this, too. I was lucid dreaming, and that nigga Shaggy from Scooby standing in front of my bed smiling weirdly. You know, dreams be crazy as a motherfucker, but yeah. After that, Bruce wakes up, and the first thing he sees is this homeless-looking motherfucker saying, "Surprise, I'm your daddy, nigga." Bruce looking at this nigga like he smoking crack or some shit. He like, who the fuck let this crack kid into the fucking hospital? This nigga David was talking about some forgive me, like he ain't ghosted his ass for 30 years. Plus, he went straight to saying forgive me instead of why he was gone and where he was at or anything like that. There's no reasoning. He just saying forgive me without any reason. Like, any reason to where you was or, like, what happened to you all those years. He doesn't know. And Bruce like, nah, my parents passed away. You must got the wrong son. But David talking about he was locked up for 3 decades. Bruce ain't trying to hear none of that shit, though. Betty called in the middle of all this fuckery, but David blocked that shit talking about he got some important shit to tell Bruce about her. Bruce was fed the fuck up when he started putting Betty into this conversation. He threw his ass out like Jazz from Fresh Prince. Next day, General Ross went on a little father-daughter date with his daughter, Betty. He ain't asked how her life been or nothing like that. He want that info on Bruce. Nigga talking about some, what's the color of Bruce picks? Betty ain't going for that shit, she left. Meanwhile, Bruce in the lab, looking at his blood like, what the fuck? Cause that gamma radiation going stupid in him cells. Betty hit him up about Ross, and Bruce started wilding out. Bro was looking hella constipated, like he was taking a mean fresh shit, like one of those shits where that bitch be coming out liquidy as a motherfucker. But yeah, boom! Big green mean big nigga machine. This nigga turned into the fucking Incredible Hulk. And he seeks reckoning. Hulk start fucking the whole lab joint up. Feds get called, but then Hulk see David outside, just standing there. When David reached out, Bruce got hit with them childhood flashbacks about a certain memory that will be revealed later in this story that triggered him. He loses control, busts through the roof, and roared and dipped from the scene. Next morning, Betty finds Bruce knocked out in the bed. When he wakes up, this nigga eating like DJ Academics at McDonald's, like Dave Blunts at all the restaurants in the city. Straight plate cleaner bad. She asked him about last night, but Bruce playing dumb like it was just a dream type shit. Like, was you at the lab? No, I wasn't at the lab, even though this nigga damn well was at the lab. She keep pressing him about Banner being at the lab too, but Bruce dodging that shit like the Matrix. Until somebody knocked at the door. Betty opened it, and it's her fucking dad, General Ross. You already know it's on site with this nigga, especially because he trying to get in his daughter guts. And he arrived with the whole military too. He ain't playing about his daughter. They found Bruce Bartlett at the lab, so now he's suspect number one. Ross tell Betty to bounce and want her to stay away from Bruce like he's some hood nigga. Ross questioned Bruce about David's location because Ross locked his daddy ass up a long time ago. Ross thought Bruce remembered what happened when he was younger, but his trauma is blocking out a key harmful memory. Ross ain't trusting him, banned him from the lab, and told him if he even looked at Betty sideways, he getting a nuke dropped on that ass. Betty went to David's house to better understand him, and the full analysis she got on him is that he's a weird hoarder ass nigga. Look at this nigga house. God damn. Clean this bitch. Looking like them fucking ghetto ass woman in that Drewski show, bro. Where they got their clothes all piled up everywhere. That's crazy. But later, Bruce finds a flip phone under his couch, and it's David weird ass. He was on the phone talking about I used your DNA to make some mutant dogs, and I sent them after your bitch to up the score in the first quarter. Bruce got pissed and heated, but trying not to go green. But Glenn pulled up, though, to make shit worse. He was talking shit and just mad Betty Ross ain't trying to drop that thing on him. Bruce tries to warn him about Betty, but Glenn dumbass ain't listening, swinging on him crazy. Now, side note, how the fuck did all those government agents let dude just walk into his own house and assault him like this? They outside just chilling. What the fuck? These niggas need to get fired. They ain't doing their job. I already know this nigga Glenn paid them off or some shit. But he transformed into Hawk again, this constipated face again, and Glenn was right in front of the chaos, and a snap, karma came right his way in a snap of a finger, because he was talking mad shit, all that. Trying to swing on this and invaded his house. So he definitely deserved this ass whooping. So Hawk threw Glenn into the street like a frisbee. Handled that nigga on the easy. He ain't even had to, with no effort. Military nigga started shooting now. Y'all should have been shooting at that nigga Glenn trying to invade that nigga house. But no, y'all niggas deserve this karma too. The military nigga started shooting at Hawk, but that just made that nigga more mad. And when he got mad, he got more taller and stronger. And more huger. Let me remind y'all niggas, this Hawk is the most tallest Hawk with the most raw physical athletic ability compared to other Hawks we've seen in the cinema. I don't know how he stacks up to Red Hawk though. I still think this nigga probably bigger than Red Hawk. And Red Hawk got taken down by fucking Captain Falcon. So, you feel me? So yeah, you know what I mean? Like, this Hawk ain't getting taken down by no Captain America, not by any Captain America. He not getting taken down. He kicked the couch into a random nigga's house and threw Glenn again because he's annoying that shit. Hawk just looked at that nigga and like, nigga annoying as a motherfucker. Let me toss this nigga around again. Plus karma. I throw annoying man because he dick. He started hitting the Betty crib, but he was acting all shy and shit, trying to hide. Bro, you like 9 feet tall and green, that shit ain't no hiding. But before they can talk, 3 mutant ass dogs pull up, wanting that fade. Hawk put Betty in the car, even though we know damn well the car handle was too small for his big ass fingers, but he got the wrecking. He was pimp slapping the dogs in the trees. Then he did a reverse grab the tree and hit the dog with the tree, swinging that motherfucker like Jackie Robinson on niggas. The dog shook it off, though, and tried to skip the fade to get at Betty's whip. But Hawk hitting home runs with the tree branch, like my prime days on Wii Sports. They literally was jumping and trying to maul the Hawk ass, but Hawk pulled out that Uno reverse card and bit one of them dogs back. The white dog was fucking tweaking and started biting on Hawk's dick. Like, what the fuck? Why the dog resorting to shit like that, bro? He trained them dogs crazy, but yeah, that's crazy. But after the dog was biting on Hawk's dick, he hit the dog with the most disrespectful slap in the history of movies. Like, this pimp slap was fucking legendary. Pimp Hawk. Call this nigga Pimp Hawk. Call this nigga Pimp Hawk. The way he slapped this dog was crazy. God damn, animal abuse on that motherfucker. He gave that nigga the Will Smith for real. Getting my dick out your fucking mouth. Nah, that's crazy. But yeah, he got his revenge with another dog, though, because he punched one of the other dogs in the balls. And then he got up in the trees on some Tarzan shit. I don't even know how this tree was able to hold Hawk's big ass at first, but it eventually collapsed. But yeah, he was putting KO on all the dogs. The white dog still wilding on Betty's car, so Hawk grabbed his head, pounded into the windshield, and turned him into green doo-doo spray. The final dog tried to sneak the Hawk, but he killed the nigga by flexing a muscle. The dog broke his own jaw trying to bite him. Let me say that again. He literally killed a nigga by flexing. Crazy work. But after handling them dogs like Michael Vick, Hawk stumbles to a lake, passes out, and turned back into Bruce. Certified classic nostalgic fight. But when he turned back to Bruce, he started choking on Betty. I'm like, what the fuck? As soon as he turned back to Bruce, he on his horny shit, ready to get on that bed and get to choking. But Betty snitch ass called her dad while he was sleeping because she a snitch. That shit backfired. Bruce wakes up and hears some weird ass noise outside, like, what the fuck is that? And gets shot with a sleepy dart before he can even open the door fully. Military shows up, takes his unconscious ass to their super secret base with all these comic book transitions popping up left and right, up and down, diagonal, across, all across the screen. I swear this scene lasted for 10 minutes, but still, I still like how they trying to put the comic book into the movie, because it's a comic book movie, early 2000s shit, you feel me? But yeah, I fuck with it. Meanwhile, Brian sneaks into some lab, turns on the gamma shits to get superpowers because movie science, then kills a guard by becoming one with a metal thing. And of course, it's a black man too. That's tough, bro. That's tough. R.I.P. random black dude just doing his job. Betty tries to visit Bruce, but Glenn's stupid ass blocked her fingerprints, took over the whole lab, fired both their asses, and tried to kick her dad out. She goes home sad as shit, and Brian's just chilling there out the cut. Them guards ain't worth shit. They ass need to get fired. Same shit happened with Glenn, and now the same shit happening with Bruce's dad. They just keep allowing niggas to just enter past them. Y'all are military trained niggas. Y'all are part of the government. You're like, what? Why y'all keep allowing these niggas to come into the houses? I got one job: make sure nobody comes into the house, and y'all allow the nigga to come into the fucking house. These niggas need to be fired. That's tough. But yeah, Betty's like, yo, there's some guards outside, useless ass guards, but there's some guards outside. Get the fuck out. But Brian's like, nah, let me tell you a story about how I became a deadbeat father. So Brian was doing some fucked up experiments on himself. Then that radioactive semen got into his wife. Then she got pregnant. He's like, oh shit, my kid's gonna be weird. Made a cure, hid it in the lab. Ross found human DNA and kicked him out. Brian tried to kill baby Bruce, cause this nigga's fucking a lunatic. But his mom said, oh fucks no. And they fought and he shanked her. And he's like, oh, I accidentally fell on my wife with a knife in my hand. And that's the Deadbeat Dad Chronicles. The end. But yeah, after that, Glenn visits Bruce's room, being a dick like he is this whole entire fucking movie. He tries to make him angry to get his DNA and make bank, but Bruce ain't having it. Glenn zaps him with a taser, punches him out. That shit wasn't working, so he put him in this machine which triggered his brain to show him his mom dying. Bruce gets pissed. Scientists try to get his juice, but Hawk's like, nah, nigga. Breaks out, and Glenn tries to use sleep gas, but Hawk just sneezes that shit off because he built different. Hawk says, fuck this lab, and Glenn's team tries to spray him with the super foam. Ross sees his circus show, tries to get everyone to fuck out, but Glenn's dumbass want Hawk juice so bad, he straight up tries to stick him with a needle, but Glenn got pushed back by Hawk's facial expression alone. Like, this nigga got beat by Hawk's facial expression. Hawk ain't even doing shit. He just making faces. Push the nigga back. That's crazy. Then this dumbass nigga Glenn shot a whole missile at Hawk. He was so close to this nigga. He shot a missile at this nigga titty. This shit ricocheted off his Hawk's titty back to him. Then that nigga died. That's crazy. That's the most crazy way to die. You shooting at Hawk's titty and the shit reflecting back to you? Crazy work. Hawk literally ain't do shit, and he killed himself by being a dumbass. But Hawk breaks through that foam shit. Niggas keep shooting at him, knowing bullets don't do a damn thing to him. Y'all better off using more of that foam. Boss is like, fuck it. Open the doors, let him out, then goes to his old crib where the military waiting on that green ad. They shot the whole motherfucking area up, had Hawk flip-flopping at first, but from this point on, Hawk teamed the fuck up on these niggas. They tried letting the missile spray on Brody, but he jumped like Jordan on them hoes, straight dodging them motherfuckers. Military kept thinking shit was sweet, so he went Sean Taylor on a tank and picks up the whole ass tank, throw it into the distance, and popped this shit in front of the rest of the military to let them know he's standing on business. He also took the top of one tank, shook a nigga out, bopped up another tank with one of the tanks he just dismantled. Then the nigga carved the tank's peewee towards the nigga in the tank. My Hawk is getting the wrecking on the military niggas in this movie. You feel me? Then Ross was talking to the president saying, yo, we getting fucked right now. We gonna have to give this nigga the full tip of the U.S. military. And the president gave Ross the go to give Hawk the full tip. But Hawk ain't on that Diddy shit. So he ready to get the wrecking on these fuck niggas. By the way, the Hawk was leaping. The Hawk leaping in this movie was so tough. And his speed, the way he runs, the way he moves. Ang Lee, he got the perfect... Bruh, Ang Lee was going crazy in that fucking Hawk suit, bruh. That CGI suit, bruh. He was going crazy in that motherfucker. But yeah, the military helicopters wanted to smoke next. He took care of the tanks. Now the military helicopters wanted to smoke. But they must not know what's been happening to flying vehicles lately. And being that close to the Hawk and the helicopter is an immediate L. And an immediate L they took. Hawk was running a whole 200-meter dash while dodging and deflecting missiles. Then Hawk caught a missile, bit the tip off, and spit it back out at the helicopter. Like, that's the most coldest moment in this whole movie right here. Like, this whole scene of him fighting the military, oh my God. This is what Hawk is about. MCU, what the fuck are y'all fucking doing? He hides behind some rocks. Helicopters show up, bury him in the rocks. But he pops out on the easy, heads to San Francisco with. Bruce goes to the city, stands on a bridge to get the good little view type shit. Then they bring the jets out. They brought the tanks, it ain't work. They brought the helicopters, it ain't work. Now they got the jets. Let's see what they do with the jets. Jets out, they still trying to fuck with my nigga Hawk. The dumbass pilot almost crashed into each other, and the jet almost crashes into the fucking bridge, almost killing civilians. But Hawk, being the good nigga he is, it's crazy how this Hawk, he ain't just killing niggas, jumping on niggas left and right, punching random niggas, random civilians, and shitting on niggas and sitting on niggas. He actually protecting the civilians, you feel me? Jumps his big ass on the jet to save the bridge from getting blown the fuck up. And I'm surprised the jet could hold him. I'm surprised the tree in this jet could hold Hawk. Like, what the fuck you would think if Hawk was real? If Hawk get on that jet, that shit sinking to the bottom of the ocean. No cap. Then Ross is like, fly up, make him cold. Hawk passes out and has this one jump scaring ass vision where Bruce was shaving and the Hawk just broke through the glass and said, puny human. Like, this shit scared the fuck out of me when I was watching this. Like recently, like, when I was watching it to make this video, I was like, whoa, what the fuck, bro? I ain't expected to be jump scared like that in the middle of a cool action scene. Like, goddamn. But yeah, bro. W jump scared, bro. W jump scared. Caught a nigga off guard. But yeah, Hawk falls in the ocean. Ross bombs the water anyway, and Betty called her dad to put an end to all this nonsense. Like, you know damn well you not finna beat this nigga. You only making shit worse. Like, chill the fuck out, bro. You see he means no harm. You just literally see him save the whole nigga from hitting the bridge. Like, what the fuck? But after Hawk pops up from the underground, I mean, Hawk might save niggas, but he don't care about fucking causing damage. And I guess he doesn't realize that niggas, the damage he causes can really fuck up a nigga's day. You feel me? Like, imagine you just chilling. Imagine you work a whole fucking 13-hour shift. As soon as you get out, you see a big green nigga fucking toss their car over. Like, what the fuck? But after Hawk pops up from the underground to fuck the streets up and fuck everyone's car up, Betty pulls up to the scene with it. Her blinkless gaze just calms the nigga down real quick. He got bricked up out with the rage, and he's back to Bruce. They lock Bruce up with his crazy ass dad because he turned himself in, knowing damn well he got powers now, but he hiding it from the world. Bruce was letting it all out emotionally because this nigga pack up his real moms. He was saying he wished his dad had killed him, which is deep. I mean, look at the pain he caused Bruce to go through his whole life. Killing his mom. He got raised with a whole nother person who ain't his family. Then he get his life together. He get a bad fine shit with Betty. And now he fucking that up because now he turned into the Hawk and shit. And her dad is a fucking military general. He don't like him because he the Hawk and shit. So yeah, shit just wild, bro. He just fucked the whole life up with it. You feel me? His dad tried hugging him, but Bruce was like, fuck you hugging me for? You the nigga who killed her. Brian then goes on a tangent and says Hawk is his real son and not Bruce. Then Brian bites it. And Bruce was also talking about how he wish he killed him. Like that's some deep stuff. Like you, bro. Again, I'm sorry I keep bringing it back to the MCU, but like MCU, they don't look. The MCU Hawk fucking be wearing fucking shirts and shit. Like, what the fuck? But this is that real Hawk, bro. That pain and trauma. This is really the psychology, the mental state of how Hawk be. Because he keep transforming into this monstrous Hawk and fucking up niggas' days. But yeah, Brian goes on this tangent and says Hawk is his real son and not Bruce. Then Brian bites a power cable and turns into a big electrical nigga. And Bruce Hawks out and they had that father-son fade. Brian teleported them to a lake, and while they was getting teleported, we see these amazing ass screenshots of them throwing the fade in the sky. Then they land around the lake, and his dad turns into a rock nigga. No thing. Hawk grabbed him, and he started moaning and shit, absorbing his energy. Hawk was like, what the fuck? Threw his ass in the lake. But there's nothing his father can't absorb. He turned into a giant water nigga, tried drowning the Hawk, draining him of all of his energy. He's like, yes, give me all that power. Give it all to me. And Hawk was like, you can have it all. With the whole shout out. And I'm like, bro, this ain't in cinema right here. I was watching this shit. I was jumping up and down. I'm like, oh shit. This nigga Hawk said, giving him all. Oh my God. And then he just gave him all his pain, all his trauma, all his torture, everything he's been through. All the reasons why he said he wished he wasn't born. And he was like, no, I can't take it. I can't take it. You feel me? Hey, that's what I'm saying, bro. Mental health is important, bro. Like, imagine if we had therapists who could absorb feelings. Like, imagine a therapist who could absorb your feelings of what you really feeling through. Absorb your feelings, all your memories of why you really think that way, or why you really want to, you off yourself, or why you really want to do something bad to yourself or harm yourself. It's crazy, bro. Like, he couldn't even take all his feelings, bro. He's like, no. Then Ross said, fuck it, just drop a nuke on their ass. Dropped a nuke on their ass. And his father was no more. His father is dead. He didn't absorb that nuke, though. He didn't become no fucking nuke man. So, that nigga dead. And I guess maybe he just wanted to die, too. Because absorbing all those feelings and shit, all the emotional trauma and all that shit, just he couldn't take it. But yeah, after that, Bruce goes to South America to help people out. And these bad guy niggas start saying they run shit in. Bruce said, you don't like me when I'm angry. His eyes turn green. And then we hear a roar at the end. And the crazy thing is, this movie ends in South America, right? Or some other fucking country where the fucking next Hawk movie begins at. So I'm like, whoa, is this shit loosely connected to the MCU Hawk film? Because that shit crazy how this shit is in the place where the next Hawk movie starts. but I'm not gonna go there with it. That's some theory shit, but maybe this is like another universe that's loosely related to the other Hawk. But this movie don't deserve the hate that it first got, bro. This movie is great, bro. This Ang Lee did his shit on this movie. Now let's compare. If niggas known what the state of Hawk would be in the future, they would be like, this movie is really like that. Because the Hawk that we getting now is some doo-doo juice. Hawk needs his own movie again, bro. What the last time we got a Hawk movie was 2008. It's 2025. We need another Hawk movie. When is World War Hawk coming out? I seen some new shit of the Hawk, of what he gonna look like in Doomsday. Hawk and She-Hulk. There's supposed to be like a whole Hawk village and shit. Hopefully he ain't on no goofy shit. Hopefully he throwing them fades with niggas. Like when we gonna get the throwing fade Hawk again? It's been a minute, bro. We need that. We need a rageful Hawk. I like how this movie dives into the Hawk's trauma, the pain, his mental health, his mental state, his trauma of what he been through. And there was one scene that really hit. Him and Betty was going to his old house, his old crib from when he was little, and he was scared to enter into the room. His trauma wasn't letting him go into the room. He's like, I'm not scared to open that door, even though he was scared. And then they finally opened the door. He was scared of shit, and then there was nothing in the door. He's like, oh, I knew there was nothing in that door, lying ass. But yeah, it really goes strong into how, like, his emotions and his pain, bro. Like, his mom dying. Like, that's really strong, like, to watch your own mom, to watch your own father kill your own mom right in front of you as a child. Like, that's crazy, bro. So yeah, bro, that's something they need to bring back to the Hawk, bro. We need to see Hawk feeling that type of pain again. Hawk been too joyous lately, bro. Hawk ain't supposed to be like that, bro. Come on now. But yeah, this movie is amazing. Ang Lee did his shit in this movie, bro. I don't give a fuck. This movie is fire, bro. Couple of Marvel movies that I fuck with that a lot of people don't genuinely fuck with. I fuck with this Hawk movie. I fuck with Spider-Man 3. I also fuck with Iron Man 2. Niggas was shitting on Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2. That's low-key my favorite Iron Man movie, not gonna lie. I remember when Iron Man 2 came out. But yeah, that's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. But yeah, man. I'm sorry it took me a minute to post this video. A lot going on in life, but yeah. Thank y'all for always supporting me. And yeah, Kimmy Films is out.